Like what?
You got a bay or nah? Booty dropping down low, got me picking up my jaw. Red light,
Welcome
just
back
stop.
to my
Green
channel,
light,
and
let's
thank you
go.
so
Bang,
much
bang,
for
bang,
tuning
say
back
yeah, you
in.
already
And if you
know.
guys are new here, welcome. My name is Matthew. I make daily Shopify videos, giving you guys course level content for absolutely free. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below. And because that stuff helps me out so much, I actually give away a free consulting call every single video. And as always, I announce the winner at the very beginning. So all you got to do to enter is just do those 3 things. Leave a comment, like, preferably giving me back some feedback, letting me know what you want to see in the future, or how I can improve this video, or what you liked about this video, what you learned, something like that. Or obviously, it can just be something stupid and random. Either way, it helps me out a ton. Anyway, guys, so if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm making a live Shopify store, and I'm going to be only using Google Merchant for it, so Google Shopping ads. Now, getting accepted to Google Merchant was actually way harder than I thought. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with Google Merchant. I actually have no experience with Google Merchant. And so getting accepted was harder than I thought. And this morning I opened up my email and I saw that my account got suspended. So I spent the whole morning basically talking to Google, getting some more info, scouring forums, trying to figure out why my products were getting disapproved yesterday night. And then today I got the morning that I was suspended. Long story short, I spoke to the Google guys for a long time, spoke to them on chat, over the phone, all that stuff. And I got a bunch of information, and also looking through forums and all that stuff. I did learn a bunch of stuff, and some of the stuff here is going to go against what other people are saying on YouTube, because I've watched some of their videos too, and this is just from my experience. So even though I did some of this stuff, I still got banned. So we're going to be going above and beyond in this video. I'm going to be telling you guys everything. So let's jump into it, guys. No more talking. Let's give you guys some value. All right, so yeah, getting accepted to Google Merchant. So what you guys are going to need. So first and foremost, Google Merchant is a lot harder to get accepted to than Facebook. Like, Facebook legitimately doesn't give a fuck. And I didn't realize how little I thought it was like an industry standard until I realized how strict Google is. And obviously this is because Google has been in the game longer. Google Ads is not that way anymore. Google Ads is in its own domain, but shopping, they're very, very strict. They really want to compete with Amazon, so I totally understand. Google has been in the game longer, and they know how to verify better, and I guess they have like a better grip on their advertising policy, so they're very strict, and I really recommend you follow this stuff and try to be as legit as possible with this, because with Facebook, you can get away with a lot, but here, it's not the same Wild West as it is on Facebook. So what you're going to need, you're going to want the following web pages. So a refund policy, a terms of service, and a privacy policy. So these 3 things are very important to Google. Now, I'd also add an FAQ here, and that is just going to be a bonus, but every Shopify store should have an FAQ. It's good for the customer, and I'm sure it helps with Google, although that isn't certain. I can't speak on that, but just forgot to add it there. Always add an FAQ to your Shopify store. Make customers feel better, and yeah. Next, okay, so this is where I got suspended, actually. The contact us page. So a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of forums will tell you need 2 out of the 3, and I'm pretty sure even Facebook or even Google terms of service will tell you need 2. However, I had 2. I had a phone number and I had an email. However, I still got suspended because I didn't have a mailing address. So you can either trust me or you don't have to, but from my experience, you need all 3. Some people will tell you need 2. You need all 3, guys. Put it in anyway. Find a mailing address, do a PO box, something like that. For phone number, you can buy one from Grasshopper or something like that. And email, obviously, if you're using Google Domains, which I highly recommend, you get that for free. You don't have to get G Suite, by the way. And then obviously some of the elements you need on the store are no password. So Google Merchant actually has to be able to look through and crawl your website. Yeah. And you're gonna need a payment provider as well. All right, so those are the things like you definitely need. So these are things that are just standard criteria that you need to get accepted on Google Merchant. Again, guys, Google Merchant is very strict. Okay, like, I'm very surprised by this. It's an experience for me, and I just want to pass on what I've learned today and yesterday with you guys, because I don't want you making the same mistakes. I've been waiting a while, and I really want to get the store launched. But yeah, okay. So other requirements. So the other requirements you need is your own URL. So it can't be used with another merchant account. So if you've watched a video on how to install Google Merchant on your YouTube channel, onto your Shopify store, then you need to install like a little piece of HTML code into like the head of your Shopify theme. So if you already have one, it will not work. It needs to be on its own URL. It can only be claimed to one URL. So you need safe checkout or SSL, whatever that stands for. And it's standard with Shopify, so you don't even have to worry. So if you're doing this, if you're watching this video and you're not using Shopify, you do have to figure out a way to get secured layers, something, whatever. And guys, keep promo text off of product images. So Amazon has the same rule. And if you write anything on the product images, Google Shopping might flag it and there might be problems. So you can't write like free shipping, like awesome product, stuff like that. So keep the images on a white background and clean. All right, so actually setting up your Google Shopping feed. So if you download that Google Shopping feed app on the Shopify App Store and you start adding your products, so the first thing you're going to want to do is set all your products as just custom. And if you have a UPC, which most likely you don't if you're doing drop shipping, then you can switch it. Otherwise, just keep it as custom. You're also going to want to set your product category. So there is a resource that I'm going to recommend down below that I actually don't have like off the top of my head to help you guys set product categories if you don't know, because sometimes the way they word things isn't exactly how you think they'd word things in product categories. So for example, like a cell phone wouldn't be called a cell phone, it'd be called like smartphone, or, you know, that's actually a terrible example, but hopefully you guys get the idea. Like sometimes there are words like, for example, you can't write microphone, you have to write audio pickup device or some shit like that. Okay, like I can't think of it right now, but I was having trouble with it earlier yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever I was submitting the feed. All right, so you can submit the age, so you have to submit the age, the gender, and the condition. So new, who it's aimed for, and the age group. So kids, adults, and I can't remember all the categories, but that kind of stuff. It's not actually going to be a date, like a number. So yeah, that stuff is all in the Google Shopping feed app. It's very, very easy to set up. But yeah, you're going to want to submit all those things. That is going to help you push products faster and let Google know what the products are. Because again, you're not putting in keywords into Google Shopping. It's coming up based off the keywords that you used in your description. All right, so here are the issues. So there's going to be 3 types of warnings that you're going to get, and each of them kind of means something else. So red is going to be an error, and that means your product is disapproved and needs to be fixed ASAP. So this happened to every single one of my products. And this is when I got sketched out. I was like, well, what the fuck? I did everything right according to the videos. And so I went back and I spoke to him, and he told me I was missing one of those key features that I spoke about earlier in the video. So again, it is like a foundation. That the first slide of this is that foundation that you need to worry about. All right, so warnings. So warnings come up if you're missing like certain criteria. For example, it might be like color variant is missing, and you'll have a warning. And that won't stop you from running Google Shopping ads, but it will impact your impressions and the performance of the ad. So it's very similar to if you have too much text on your Facebook ad. So if you have too much text on your Facebook ad, then your performance is reduced, right? You're going to be shown to less people. And finally, you might get notifications, and that's just for optimizing your product page. All right, so there's a couple of things that the algorithm likes, and honestly, I kind of respect Google for this. So they're actually making drop shipping and anybody using Google Shopping ads pretty accountable, and they're trying to compete with Amazon. So I respect that. Whereas Facebook's kind of in their own ball game doing whatever the fuck. So be straight up and realistic. So don't overpromise with these products. And actually, Facebook has a similar. And actually, Facebook has a similar policy where you can't like shame people and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of more restriction on Facebook as well. But like, be straight up and realistic with the product. Don't promise people weight loss pills and they'll lose, like, guaranteed they'll lose like 20 pounds in 2 days. And that's pretty obvious, hopefully, for you guys. So yeah, don't be too slick, don't be deceptive, and be as honest as you can. Now, obviously, you still want to boost the products up a bit. Most of them are not going to be the highest quality, especially if you're dropshipping from AliExpress and you're not in touch with the manufacturer. So be as straight up as you can and try to pick products that really are simple to build. So again, if you don't know much about electronics and stuff, stay away from that. Try to stick to products that really can't be fucked up. So maybe like a spoon or like a book, a journal, something like that. And obviously don't sell banned products, so adult products, marijuana, drugs, stuff like that. It's going to get you insta-banned. And don't sell trademarked goods. You might get away with this for a while. Same thing with Amazon and same thing with Facebook. But again, you will get caught and you will be fucked and it will suck ass. So don't do that. And I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope my mistakes and my delays have taught you something. I hope this makes your life easier because I've had to deal with Google Shopping. And I just want to say one thing. Google's support team was amazing with me today, and they were very, very quick to answer. I don't know why I didn't do that yesterday. I instead went on forums and tried to find special codes because I didn't realize my account was banned. So that's just a mistake I made, obviously. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned. And if you did like it, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff to be entered to win. And if you skipped through the very beginning, remember I announced the winner there. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Hopefully, I'll get this up and running soon so we can start those live streams again. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.